take up C.
Sorry. Yeah, smoke is propped up in the face a second, but it's still util. Ready and waiting over the shoulder. Here's the fault line. The relay bolt just ricocheting wildly. It's going to be that split in through, but still they don't have backside control. EDG making sure to flood in with a couple of players, but the pause is called and an evacuation by Sen. They don't want anything to do with the C site.
Where are they going though? Because Kang waiting here on B gets caught.
Oh my god.
No way, Sheriff in his hands. He felt like he was almost good for the one.
Yeah, Rock.
With him dropped.
They're moving
EDG
a little bit.
Gearing up for a bit of an attempt through this one, just biding their time, waiting in the smoke, and they hear the rumble of the footsteps. Nobody is going to be tested. A lot to overcome into this spot with the movement. Clean.
Good trade.
Over, but here comes the pincer.
Good
Front
space.
From behind, EDG. Leaving no stone unturned. They cleared away mostly through, and Sassy's now the one who has to hold down the line.
Ten's got stuck on that pivot. Sassy sees them, stunned.
It's a pixel angle that he's working with here, but the damage is being dished out. Sentinels left squacky,
What happened?
and it's down to Zelsis.
They got those girls stunned?
No.
It took outrageous performances from Kang, putting on an all-star operator.
Yeah.
Oh,
As well.
Spike down.
From
B.
Sentinels.
Do not let that
They
man
get
heat
that
up.
Easy plant down, but it's already read by EDG.
I think a really crucial strategic tool for Sentinels is going to be applying pressure to nobody. You see how he's just holding A long in this round on his own. Sentinels need to be able to shove him off, and EDG have lots of different ways that they can trap around this. It's getting not risky
Overheat.
so much, but economically damaging, and in the midst of all of this, Tens has snuck his way in a little.
Yeah.
Given away his position, unfortunately. Kind of had to.
I don't think there should be any danger here unless Tens was able to lurk his way behind.
30 seconds left.
But you can see that the EDG players are willing to take these fights. And it has been an expensive round.
Yeah. Softened up.
John's running away with 1 HP, seeing what other mischief he can get up to.
pretty good round.
Okay, shot down.
Pretty good.
There's paranoia in his hands as well.
Yeah, he's not giving up the space. Kang could thrive into this spot and position a bonus round conversion in his side. Still, flash has to be avoided still.
Trade.
Gets the one. Great adjustment and snap back with a crosshair placement. 40 seconds
Back
left
to
for
C?
Sentinels, and the question remains, which way are they trying to land? And NorFF will give them
kind of hard.
information to work with.
It looks like they're going to group up over towards A, but that's still where Smoggy and Simon are.
30 seconds left.
It's really hard. There's no gap, really. Like, B is too far.
No easy openings, 25 seconds left. Jump spots. Smoggy sees it, catching it. A lot of information gathered. Fault line is good though. Just concatenates on top, and Simon just trying to play this
my
tight
god, he still gets
angle.
one?
Blinded up from the side, still lands that shot. Traded
Turn the
though.
game audio? It feels low, right? Am I crazy? But like,
Ridiculously good supportive utility there from Zelsis and Tens.
the stream is just low today. It's like not me. They're like, the audio on the stream is lower.
Somebody opens up wide, but up onto the heaven angle. Celsius, who's claiming that one, dropped down. Double digits of health, but there's only Chichu left with the Bulldog. They're here to reload. It gives Tens the prime opportunity to just re-aim onto the angle. And he might not be too impressed in terms of who they've actually bested. But for me, I've been paying attention to how they've been trying to play. And look at this, bit of a trap play setup. But
what?
missing hello, accidental kill.
Bro, that is so sad for John.
Action occurring.
That's
at least for John
actually
QT,
so
not
sad.
unfortunate for EDG.
He just died
But they
so
respawn
randomly.
it, and so both teams come out of that.
Push back A, go C.
They don't
Push back
choose
A,
the
go C.
aggressive option though. They're keeping players
No?
anchored to C to try to
commit?
make up for that fact.
Nobody has the rifle. Nobody has the rifle, but as he's looking
Nice
for that
shot.
information, I mean, that's what happens when the drone is used a little bit
Kang's
prior.
here.
Didn't have it to
It's a
try and
fake. It's a
safely
fake.
garner it. At
It's a
least
great
it's gonna be
fake.
Relay bolts as well, and space.
It's an amazing fake.
Yeah.
This is ridiculously
Wow.
good from Sen. That lurk
30
timing from
seconds
Zelsis is marvelous.
What?
Wait,
Jace!
Yeah, and Smoggy's right back in there. The paranoia is already sent out. That's preemptive. Outlaw
Nice
in the
shot.
hands of 140. Zekken down to the double digits, but still alive for now.
Whoa.
Flies to the side.
That's fast.
And he is the spearhead.
That is fast.
Literally
I
in
love
this case, man.
Zekken on Neon. Keep Zekken
Cracks
on
over
Neon.
Despite the resistance that
Every
EDG
map
were trying
just
to
run
put up.
Neon.
But nobody is a very confident player. And we're
Oh,
gonna
they're
see
sitting
this
in their
version
smoke?
of EDG's trap being run on their eco.
Trouble is Kang is going to be
Wait, that's
falling
kinda
prey in
nice.
second. Glides his way forwards to a nice little win, and he's covered over the shoulder once more by
Oh
Tens.
my god,
Straight
they sat
away,
in the
but it's
smoke
still
and
another
stunned the
paranoia.
line?
Smoggy, they know he's playing somewhere nearby.
We
All
like
good
that.
odds. They've got that diligence, TP up and over, and certainty.
We like
for Smoggy.
that.
Love
Just
that.
the one before he's dropped.
Well executed, huh?
All of the coordination working really brilliantly.
That was
there.
perfect.
That additional pause that Zekken throws into things just to allow Tens on top of the box.
Masterclass call from John.
In a 4v1, Chishu once again finds himself.
They planned that for sure? I mean, yeah, they planned that.
9 HP.
Oh, what the?
On a Decisive. But with Sentinels now taking the lead.
Disappear.
There's 40 seconds left out. Sen don't have map control evident through mid, and they are surrounded on multiple fronts.
Simon's a little far away to deny this plant with his ult. Is he going to rip it?
30 seconds
Yeah,
left.
well, the stun at least does connect. He doesn't let the ult go. Aftershock is a little bit delayed.
He got out.
Up onto second, but still the plant is down. Hunter's Fury trying to layer this one down along with the Rolling Thunder. Cacophony of ultimate.
Cosmetic stun.
And it is coming up to fruition.
He didn't clear it.
QT there holding onto the corner. Simon with a reposition, and there's a count for it. John QT drops
Nice
down,
trade.
just can't reset the aim in time. 2v2. A tap. Neurofep reveals
big
it.
kill.
Fights to be taken down to that 1v1. And Chichu now going to be getting that information. Sassy, it's revealed.
Shocks.
With the shots fired off as well. Jump spot, pulls him off. No half in sight for Chichu.
Oh my God, he didn't have
away
it.
as well, praying for those stray shots to hit Sassy. Might need to swing this one, Chichu!
Oh my God.
Unable
Oh my
to
God.
survive.
Oh my God. The dart went to the floor. Thank God he swung.
When the recon misses there
Nice.
towards
Nice,
the end.
Sassy.
And once more, the economy taking a tumble and a fall here for EDG. They don't even have a stack of players over towards A. Just nobody in Kankang.
No, at this point, Sentinels are
5 men towards
absolutely
A.
with it, assuming they can convert the anti-eco.
Kankang
Oh.
might have something to say with it. Jump spot.
Nice
Improved. A sprint and
slide.
the glide. Fully accurate. Nobody. Not long for it.
Cancel? Cancel?
Hot shots fired by Kankang. He's praying that he can land at least one of the targets, hit one of the domes, but all the signs of life that Sen do see to cause him to scurry.
Yeah, you've seen 3 players over on
Tyson's
the
got
side.
Omen ult.
You know that there's
Just leave him to
Max,
lurk.
One, Decisive playing elsewhere. They're going to leave Tens in
Cypher
circuit.
cam?
He's always got that Omen ultimate to be able to go back to the rest of his team.
Oh my God, he's behind you.
Just walking backwards in
Timing.
No.
Fine.
Oh, he's dead.
Wait a second.
Wait,
it's Kankang.
behind you.
Oh, and accounting for it. They've missed each
Oh,
other.
he's not watching.
Not watching at all, and still damage
Oh,
is
he's
down
dead,
to
he's dead.
second. Softened up from the
Nice, it worked out. It worked out. Sorry, Zekken. Sorry, bro. You got past me, dude.
They might want to make their moves now over towards A, but already
My bad, dude.
bodies are rapidly approaching. The trouble is EDG do not have the guns for the job.
And Sentinels can backfill all of this space up to where Tens was because they know it's
Rich?
only Kankan that went.
What the f?
See hell, I mean the fault line's dodged here.
What the
So chances for him still. He is landing them. The Sheriffs are singing right now for EDG.
It's
Defensive
2v2?
smoke. A lot of uncertainty
When?
for Sentinels. They can feel it. They're going to try and bail themselves out of this one. The Rolling Thunder is committed. Simon.
Oh,
tucked
thank
in the
God.
corner, but
Good job.
there
Good
wasn't
breach
much he
ult.
could do
Good breach
into that
ult.
spot, so
Good breach ult.
Sentinels were
Wait, that
pushing
reminds
to a
me
tricky
of, never
situation,
mind, I'm not gonna bring it
reeling
up.
the lead.
This
is gonna execute on this?
Through here on C.
There's no drips here.
Smoggy has his ult to try to reinforce. but
I think
he's gonna
Smoggy's just gonna get off,
with the
right?
Smoke.
Or Chichu, rather.
Not going to be broken here. The Hunter's Fury clears his way through and back and around here. The fault line was dodged by Chichu. Has found himself and carved out a little bit of a pocket and
Holy
space. Around.
Oh my God, he got so overwhelmed.
Just singeing his feet.
He just got
couldn't
so
stand still amongst most of
overwhelmed.
that fire.
You know what to look at.
Second offloading it with the overdrive.
That poor guy.
Peppering them.
Poor Chichu.
Shots. EDG are going to need a pick to see if they can make this one doable. Second overextending him
Nice.
just slightly, but still he's good for the kill as well. That tracking. They
Nice.
just can't get a handle or any sort of control
Holy
on it. Precise.
Wait.
Player standing.
Kankang almost
Wait, what?
there. Could have provided a chance and opportunity, but
Wait,
Smoggy's been left
he does
alone
so
in
much
1v3
damage with the
intense.
fingers.
Takes back up that position. Low enough
Nice
as well.
shot. Nice shot.
Again,
Oh my God.
Surgical by 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking like a great day for Tens out there as well. But it is incredible that EDG
Oh.
have only won the pistol. And
So,
where's the punish here? Where's the cover?
hypothetically,
Nobody watching, just in case
they need
that
a
was that
player.
punish
I'm
here.
gonna be there.
Chichu,
Just saying, bro.
Cuts away with his life, but
Imagine we
pulling
pull up for the
apart EDG
semis.
Defense. Second, build up by the camp, stunned up at that.
I'm just throwing it out there, man.
Likely to see that follow-up. The more the time does get dragged down to the finer moments, might see opportunities for EDD to strike. Aftershock pushing them back and away from the plant. Zelsis going for round 2, needs to be covered, and Tens has it. Pushed up, high ground angle. Chichu dropped. Nobody.
Wait, they're feeling
Off
themselves.
onto the extremity, flawless from Sentinels.
He also doesn't know if someone's going to peek him from the right or the left. It's a tough situation to play with the op.
Yeah, and it might come down to reactions if he gets peeked.
I mean, he's also going to get pressure from Garage unless Chichu can hold that off.
Drone sees it.
Oh,
Off spotted.
it's okay.
Out for Garage.
It's totally
now.
fine.
Play by Sen. Try and make their moves in through the
Don't even sweat it.
Ball cuts it up. You can see there's an awareness at the back of the heads to send. They're worried about this operator in play at work. Paranoia is used to clear most of the way alongside the dart. There's many waves of the util. Celsius with the plant. He will get his ult online from this one. Everybody G setting themselves up to try and play preemptive. Sen using this to try and strike. Chichu's there. Offset though, nobody covering it. An overextension by Sentinels. Now it's up to these remaining players if they can pick up the pieces, but the stun is immaculate and the spray down from Celsius.
Who sent them? No, I'm kidding. How did Chichu get 2? Oh, this is not good.
Here's another Neon though with a big weapon.
Let's go and re-exploring. Risky, but you're down so many rounds that sometimes risks need to be taken. Doesn't break down the draw, and it's a fault line as well. Does catch. Slow down to a crawl.
Okay, they don't know if we crossed.
On the cross. Sowing a bit of that misinformation. Sentinels trying to make it feel like they could be.
But they're not staying.
Towards A lobby. Dart's going to be used side by side, though. Shoulder to shoulder. These players.
Here we go.
Unaware that they've crossed up.
Oh no, Smoggy.
Smoggy now isolated. He's on an island through the back of the site. The util once more. It is impeccable. Trying to dodge and weave around
good
from
util.
this play. Chichu and Simon now. It's a quick flood attempt in through the back. Picking up these rifles in their hands. These were the upgrades. Hunter's Fury scatters through. Fights to be taken by EDG. They could be set up for success.
No way. How did they win that?
It's another round earned. EDG can
the swarm was so fast. They had a good rotate. I'm not going to lie. They had a good read.
It's everything perfectly.
The pistol round and a few stray gun rounds.
Oh, that's robbery. That's robbery.
Flexing his muscles. Zekken. My God,
wait, there's a guy inside. There's a guy inside.
Realize and anticipate. Okay, Chichu is going to get dropped here right through the smoke. CDG trying to attempt to flood their way through Nora Fifth.
Oh my God.
Will make full
Yo, he's going crazy.
Connection.
He's going crazy right now. Holy shit.
And praying for a shot to connect there to make it just a little bit more winnable. But for Sentinels, primed and ready for that 8th round. Just a shorty to work with. There are so many angles as well. Gotta be worrying about the high ground where Tens have been perched up. It's a double hold out through the back.
This last round, he's got to go for it.
You have to play into this round as a last chance in the half.
Oh, come on, dude.
Futile.
He's getting triple scanned out here.
Given nothing.
God damn it, bro. Enough.
He's having to deal with it all. It's all being dished out.
It's disrespectful, dude. Like, holy.
Fully against him, a bit of a flourish, but still 8-4.
What the f? He hit that?
It's all just being quiet silence.
The problem is, like, knowing how this goes, we're going to have 4 guys here. We still don't hold a set.
There's no EDG players there. It could work to their advantage.
When the read is too good, you lose a round.
Like it's going to be huge.
Yeah, not just that. Fault line to Zelsis.
Oh.
Primed. So it's going to be used. An eye for an eye here with a util. Kang! He's right there, still surviving, still kicking. And he wants to take even more away from them. 2 removed before the trade is intact. But Zekken still here alive. Worried about this flanking. The adjustment is there, at least with the micro aim. Drops Chichu. He's still the thorn in their sides. The Paranoia sweeping through. Zekken plays his life. Sassy opens himself up in through heaven. There's chances here and accounted for. Nobody's seeing it. The trade though, nobody. Great adjustment. They're aware that Zekken was playing down towards here. There was not enough distraction.
It was so close. The spray transfer with the ghost.
Are narrow at that. Simon. Off angle. Just can't drop it. One bullet will do it. Zekken somehow still alive in the midst of all of this. One's about to.
Oh, he almost whiffed.
Movement.
He almost whiffed.
Just couldn't escape and get out of dodge. Yeah. Nobody.
Damn it. Nice try. I feel like I think 90% of the series have Lotus.
Trip was broken on the flank here. This should be a normal, like, reacting to A, no problem, easy call.
They're going to go for that. So EDG open.
It's a full eco.
Worried as well because the defensive
they got to go.
Celsius has found Chichu. That does give away the gun, but got to imagine with side control, EDG as well. Spades at a util, Kang.
They're worried about the flank. They're thinking about pushing spawn and flipping the map. They decide not to.
That's true. Every match in playoffs has been a 2-0 so far.
Again, advantage should still be for EDG. Got the guns, Tens, okay. That's ridiculous.
I jinxed it now that I said that.
As well. All the crosshair placement being slipped up and around here. Kang is worried about these swings. No way, Sentinels can't be getting away with this. Off onto the flank, they double up players as well. Smoke once more. The dart has to be broken. Nobody's sticking this one. Sassy finally
win.
We win. Dropped.
It's a Christmas miracle. What the f is going on? How did we win that?
Crumbling down.
House of Cards reference.
To the floor. Some of the change of tide that's currently been fully against them in this map. Cut up onto the corner though. No util. That was
There's no more typing. Just viewing.
Didn't hear the trip, didn't hear a cam, thought it would be open.
Flat down onto B.
Celsius,
Late.
There should be a way for me to ban you from seeing other chatters, but you can still type. So you're basically just typing to yourself.
First wave used by Sentinel clears out the side as well, so they've got peace of mind. Sentinel's sticking this, got half already. Aftershock a little bit late. Trip is nice in case they
We're not on,
send
dude.
themselves out and
Chill.
take the fight past this point of almost no return. Very weak wars, flimsy paper mache at that Smoggy off from the side. Second cleaned it. At least diffusing, sticking all the way while the rest of his team does press that advantage. So
all good.
There was some level of danger.
The most impactful
Here we
player
go.
for EDG in their run of champs. He's absent right now.
This is what he's doing.
Okay. Fast play.
What happened? Our arms fell off?
Second's going to be revealed up as well.
What did they do on that pause?
Sassy, trying to play with the
What did they do on that pause? Everyone's arms fell off.
Second going for that re-exploration, looking for the info. Simon's tucked. Only the shoulder. Smoggy's there to supplement as well. Help him. Ow! What is that movement? Second just
Wait, I think he slide, right?
It's an absolute worldie.
No, no,
That
no.
shot right there. And the reload bullet straight down
Oh,
to the
it's
bitter
arm.
end. Simon quick to capitalize.
Some incredible shooting to get EDG back into things there.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna hit all of these rotates.
Footsteps.
He might be able to cut somebody off as well. Nobody was thinking about going through the garage. That would have been a death sentence. Tens is right here behind.
They got
him,
delayed by the smoke.
And the EDG pause for a moment. He's going to have the backstab.
Yep. That smoke at C is going to be fading. They are not going to anticipate this. He is so quick right there behind them.
He needs his own smoke.
Oh my god.
And it will be dissipating. Opens him up, Simon!
Why are they changing POV?
This guy's been a savior
They
for
jinxed
EDG
it.
in so many moments that Util just narrowly avoided. These are the fault line. John
Oh
Jutsy's
my
still
god.
Here. But enough has been done surely for EDG, and they know it. Doubled up high-low. Simon taking that point. 4-piece in the end. Should be clearing potentially. Might just be fading. In fact, it is. So isn't clearing to the corner. Hunter's Fury to push them back and away. One tag.
Two tags.
Players where that came from, and it does soften up a few of them. So EDG feeling a bit weakened,
breach
but not
ult.
deterred away from A.
They're gonna fake, eh?
Simon's ripping it on the fake.
He's going for a fake here, just very much alone, just trying to cut that noise. The Hunter's Fury as well to try and sell this one. Players trying to be pulled back. Sassy,
It's a fake.
He realizes it.
Damn,
Doesn't
what a
follow up on the
fake.
back of it, doesn't hear any
Sova ult,
footsteps, so
breach ult, and
Sentinels
breach
just
entries the
contain that.
site.
Bring it down into the
It's kind of cool because it looks like he ulted the right side, while Sova ulted the left.
So
Oh.
Kang. Losing track of where these players could potentially be. John QT puts him
Yeah,
in
he
his
didn't expect them
place.
so close. Oh, what a
Spraying it down
spam.
through the cage.
What a spam. Nice, John.
All revealed
Damn.
with the neural theft.
That's sick, bro.
It's gone tipsy-turvy.
That is sick, legit.
EDG. What should have been a great opener.
Oh my
They've
god, the
opened
jiggles.
into the round itself. Teachers
Oh
a
my
lot of great
god,
movement.
John is playing with his
Slightly adjusted,
food.
making it so
Good
damn
scan
uncomfortable
too
for these EDG
from
players
Saucy,
to stand
but
their ground and take
wait,
these
John just
fights.
went crazy.
Sentinels
By the way, he's
up
like
to
17 and 8 as well, I think.
Force here. What's Smoggy doing?
It's all over the place. It's a bargain bin buy, but they're not on the same page with this one. Another fault line.
The half buy? Yeah, what is this?
But he's
What
revealed
is
that.
this?
No one deals with that dart. The bolt and the stun just not quite connecting. Still, they want a square of Simon.
Well, that's not
God, he's a
good.
miracle worker.
Well, that's not good.
Survives barely a shred of health.
Saucy?
As low as you can go.
Saucy, I need you to
Now
ace
go for
right
the rest
here.
of the hit, but he has opened his sight up now. In and
Oh.
away, John QT.
Left.
Spraying in through the smoke as well.
Right.
The slightest of reveals, and the bullets, it's not quite landing onto Kang, but potentially did enough
Yo,
here. Playing
shock the-
Sissy in through. onto
Okay,
the
yeah.
flank, right through.
We'll take it.
Lands it to the dome. Kang's being dropped now through versus 3.
They're pushing spawn.
Sentinels still make a go of things
Wow.
here. EDG trying to make that play. Good trade by Tens once more, but a smoke dropped down. Now with a paranoia, all added on top.
Where did he get
Leaving
that?
it just down to Tens, and he's doing damage right through the wall. Isolates the one for bullet.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my.
Let's go.
He just
Let's
won't
go.
be stopped.
Didn't have armor, by the way, Smoggy, to begin that round. Maybe that could have made a difference.
For EDG now, frantic attempt. It's a tap. Try and pull somebody Util out as well. Fake the presence.
Wow.
What? The cage helps him. How's he getting away? That's
It did help him.
ridiculous. Glides himself back as well.
And he's back in?
EDG
Oh my god.
Into this second, he's still alive. Overdrive in his hands, and he wants more. Never bite of the apple.
What the f?
Playing his
is
call
going
for
on?
Moments like this, and they tempered around down at that minute mark. Celsius, flash, re-exploration, re-clearing, double
okay.
health though, and
Okay,
that
it's
is
okay, it's
Sentinels
okay.
getting ahead of themselves.
It's okay.
It is good information, however, for Sassy to start pushing out. Could
Oh
he
my.
be the playmaker here?
Odin.
Oh, timing?
Quite trapped.
They gonna walk around them?
Quite know where everybody is. In fact, they don't know where anybody is.
Uh-oh.
Full map control lost. Sassy. Smokey. He's watching for that peek. The slow walk around.
He hears them going C.
Finally comes alive in this
30
map.
seconds left.
It's down to Celsius. 1v3 spam. Through into the smoke. Plan down from Simon, but the smoke was watched the entire time.
Nice try.
If you make a mistake, one error like Chishu walking in here, and it could all be over.
Oh my god, literally said it too.
Chishu dropped. The flank opened up. Sentinels. They know that they can play this one nice and safe.
Look at the retake cam. Broken. Nice awareness.
Yeah, shock dart has to be used to make sure to get rid of that one though, but he planned
No
down.
ults here.
Extension into the round, but this is it. This is where EDG make their stand. See if they can stay alive into this map.
You need good defensive utility here from the post planters. Paranoia, Aftershock has to be used to keep them back.
It's going to be used. Eye
Whoa,
for an
whoa,
eye when it
whoa,
comes to the util. Aftershock even down into hell. Sentinels are being kept out of the fight. Kang will ensure that they don't step past it. Nobody
Wow, what?
right there with him. The feed is filled up.
You got him so quick,
All
right?
with red.
No,
And Hunted
I don't even
chasing.
know.
John QT fully blinded. Kang empowered. EDG are still in this fight. Potentially even committing. I mean, full bodies, players.
We have a swarm ready.
Seaside, guess what? Sentinels are ready to meet them. See if the weaponry does make that difference here with a stuns. Util offloaded into the corner. Kang just can't really hold it down with a steady ground, but still, as the smokes fade away, overdrive! Kang! It's galvanizing. An electric performance from him.
What?
Still adjusting tens.
Standing.
How the f did he get that?
Sheriff in hand, 4-piece. Hunting down the remaining player. John QT quaking in his boots.
Nice.
But he will not give up that ace.
The guy moves so fast. Neon moves so fucking fast.
Three more of those. Now Senab rifles back. Here's that same strat again.
Yep.
They're not darting though. Did they dart? They darted short, I think.
The hand of Sen of what they're going for here. The drone has to be broken. EDG making an attempt to play for that A lobby control, inserting Smoggy. Potentially for the long hauls. Util's going to be used, pulled out of them. They don't want anything to do with it. Hunter's Fury could get some tags onto a few of these players. Yeah,
Nice.
He was dodging, was weaving, was hoping that it would be unaccounted for.
They have
the
C.
EDG now making the moves over towards C.
They're gonna get breach ult.
Who gets the plant in this position? Okay, nobody throws the spike over to Simon. That's going to get them Rolling Thunder active. Do they play aggressive with
no,
it?
they're doing what we did.
Sen fail in this spot before.
They're going to let it loose. Let it rip in through the back. But it's so easy to overextend if you're the attackers. That's broken. That's the trigger. They want to try and go for this one. Smokes in their face. Aftershock as well.
Dodged it. He dodged it.
Rifles in play.
Did he TP and dodge it?
Ult line. And get Sentinels back into the fight and back into the fray.
Big.
Cut them up. Paranoia is perfect. Players are there.
How the fuck is he alive for so long, Zekin? Oh my god, good space creation, good trading. Good job.
And for EDG,
He just dodged the ult. Yeah, I think Tessie just dodged the ult, right?
The map is stolen away.
Nice job. That was a good game.
Now,
What's up, dudes? I just want to give a quick reminder. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, smash that shit right now. I appreciate all the support. You guys are the best.
On standard from EDG, and we're going to get a clash on Mound.
but here's a hard read. It's a C-State up and over.
Wow.
That could have been a double.
And yeah, paint shells.
That was beautiful.
No, I think they got the read on this.
Exactly.
That was beautiful.
Gonna expect this contact play though, up into A. John getting pressured a little bit here, but there's always the pivot through that blue room.
Molly, good smoke, good smoke.
That's where they're going.
Careful, Raze.
Smoggy earned himself a lot of space for the rest of his team, and yet that is an open avenue as a flash and a peek from Smoggy, but nobody from Sentinels overstepping themselves.
Oh, he's
the fact that
low.
Smoggy was worse for the wear. Might be calling for
They're
another
gonna push
refight. They
maybe.
are grouped up. I believe that's 3 players of EDG looking for the fight. They don't think Zekin is here.
Nice.
Cuts
Good
it up
bait.
close.
Good bait from Fade.
Boombot in his hands, lets
Saucy.
it loose. Will take that contact in through the smoke.
Good hold.
The fight has to be taken.
Good scan.
Risks in order for EDG to bail themselves out of this spot.
Good
But
round.
they just cannot hold a candle. And for how much this means for EDG in this series, where a win would get them top 3 for Sentinels, they've already reached those heights and more. They've lifted a trophy.
Genji getting grouped
Been
is still
in these
so insane
spots,
to me.
And they know what it takes to win a
Yeah,
tournament.
we got a lot of upsets this event.
On display, I think, from that preparation, Tens.
Nice hold.
Doesn't overstep himself, just takes the one player. Kang
What
dropped
the
down second with the re-exploration, realizing that his players are split up.
Good blind, good nade.
Farming, Zekin going to want to try and potentially get that ult closer and closer to being online. Simon.
It's all good. It's all good.
With him and nobody, and it's brought it down to a 1v3, but with nobody low enough.
There's a Phantom.
As it is, Boombot spotting him as well.
Oh my god. Imagine the C's satchel kill. Imagine a C satchel kill. That would be sick as
through the smoke on C. Slight door frame.
Nobody's just tapping this one with only 14 seconds left.
It looks like he's just trying to save the gun.
Trying to, yeah, save a gun, potentially crash
Good
that
job.
kill, but heavily impactful. Basically defines the way that you do play the map of Lotus with this
The B pop.
composition. Very much all in though from EDG. In through B. Sentinels give up this open space onto the site. Willing to try and play this one into the retake. With the bonus weaponry that they do have. They are grouped up as well, so 5 versus 5.
They're pushing heaven.
Pressure here towards heaven onto John Q.
Proactive.
Only has a ghost. That could be the win con for EDG.
Making sure that they can dominate a portion of the post plan here. John seemingly aware of it though. He just catches that contact and he makes the call that they are playing up towards heaven. The question is, does Sen have anything to deal with it? Bullets flying forwards. Luck at a draw was what they were hoping. Simon doesn't need luck on his
The
side.
smoke was just about to go down. They went like 1 second too soon, I would say. They were just about to clear him.
Sen, round is dusted for them.
Damn.
What a
There's
spot
bonus
to put the
round.
breach in.
Yeah.
Smoggy getting on the board early up as well.
What does the skull on the banner mean? The skull on the banner means
They need a big performance.
they had the
to
most
come out
assists
from
last
Smoggy
game.
playing close.
I was gonna start lying.
Yeah, you might think as well clashes might favor EDG into this spot, but all it takes is the one. They're going to make a go of things here as well. TP up and towards the top. The C's, I believe, was deaded a little bit too early there, so they give up that space once more.
All right, they got A.
Things here for
Got
EDG,
4 here. Refight. Wall up. Paranoia ready. Stun. No stun.
Sentinels players though, they're lying in wait, and the paranoia triggers the play. Still, Chichu still
What the happened there?
and this guy
Does also have an op?
ready to punish them for the hubris, thinking that they could take that fight open and out. Sassy, going for that
Nice.
repeat. The trade not in sight. Players not ready to account for that one.
Nice,
still
Sassy,
here,
get out of there,
man.
bro.
Dropping
Run,
himself
run.
back. Under 12 HP, but with 2
Great
kills.
job.
Earns under the round, and under his belt, there's an opening now for Sentinels in the round.
John's on the prowl.
Champ.
Still levels of unknown. Even the C's just use
Huh?
preemptively in case that somebody was in that smoke.
They're
I don't
worried
even
about
think he
Hana
got in the
because they're
smoke,
thinking
but-
that John could be in that spot. Sen have actually doubled up here. Looks like it could well catch EDG off guard.
Alpha advantage though for EDG. And Sentinels themselves splitting up. Watchful eye from John. A couple of different avenues, but not pushed
What?
together. John, where have you pulled that one from? The brink seemingly, it leaves it all down to Smoggy. Time will start to tick onto this one here, and he's isolating his voice line,
Wow,
and
good
his players
bait.
yet John.
Good bait. Good job. That was scary. They almost lined up. Nice round. What does the skull mean, though?
Fight from happening, but if Simon rips his ult, all 3
Showstopper
players could be caught.
Seconds closer to Showstopper, and he's going to let him rip.
Oh,
Earlier.
come on. Give us
At least
that.
Not even getting the kill. Damage done. Nobody's still surviving. Here's the Rolling Thunder, but they've crossed it up onto the corner.
Nice.
Intense and Sassy will punish them for stepping past that.
What a read from Sen that was going B early on. Fake rubble fight, and they've read the pivot over towards C here as well. They are not worried about a repop into B whatsoever. Taking spawn, waterfall, ready to fight these guys, deny the plant before it even comes through.
Hardest read.
John's so far ahead of the game.
Just following the sound cues as well, Simon. Sticking with the plant, he doesn't even get that.
Oh my god.
Bullets
It's giving.
precisely lay it down.
It's really
exactly
just
where they were
giving.
needed. And Chichu's just praying, hoping that he doesn't receive the same fate. Spike planted. But it's not in a great spot here, and with the paranoia sweeping its way through, it's down to instinct and timing. Chichu still traded off. Only with the one. Smoggy smoked off and away in a crossfire.
What can I even say?
To
What am
lay
I even
claim
supposed to
to his
say?
life.
I don't want to
Sentinels.
say anything, first of all.
Again. EDG have pulled together essentially scraps to have a chance of having to full buy into the next. A control's given up. Sen, just looking to play positionings. They've got them surrounded on every front imaginable. The door's going to open up with the prowl as well, but that's really
Focus.
broken down early.
I'm
10
drifting.
Treating out through the back of the side. That
Nice.
is risky by second. Satchel to save the day, and Sassy
Oh.
striking right where it hurts. Unaccounted for with a pin to play.
Wait, Saucy's on the
It
gear.
just feels like there's no hope at this point for EDG.
He is on the gear.
Their economy is getting stretched.
Slower play though. Quad 4, it's pulled a lot of these Sentinels players out and away. Kangkang's the only player in through the side. Chichu sticking with the TP in
Kangkang?
in the smoke already. TP crossed up under the
That
corner.
worked?
Kangkang punished from the Odin spam.
Oh my god.
Directed him exactly to where Zelsis was going to be
They got
playing from.
robbed.
The smokes are renewed in the face of Sentinels. This is a different look for EDG, but still finding it difficult to even get this
Fatal.
plant down. Nobody with the plan. Nightfall now. Going to be used and expended. Sentinels trying to use this. They get
What?
themselves in. And John QT
Viper ult.
scatters their ashes to the wind.
Viper ult the bomb.
Chichu.
Oh, he got seized.
Out through the back moving.
The seize caught him at the end.
Not long for this world. Smoggy left. Isolating. Heads are popping. Sassy sticking onto the half. The util is good.
They're both there.
Best chance in a long while. They've got to deal with Sassy. Not dead yet. Sassy sticking. But
Nice
the
try,
swing
bro.
coming through.
Can a chatter tell me what the skull means? I don't want to ask Tarik. I'm scared.
Take a quick little peek.
That's very beta. You're banned. That's very beta. You're banned.
He's going to be retreating now. Throw into the back of the side. EDG, they want to go rapid. Increase of the tempo. Overdrive as well. That's put in a squeeze. And Tens tested in that moment. Can't offset EDG. Overwhelming him as the smokes dissipate too. John QT is fully unaware.
Pause. Pause up. Pause up.
But it matters not. Smoggy
What's
right
happening?
there when you least expect him.
The energy is shifting.
And EDG do have it in.
Dust is still 0 and 2. Is he playing the game?
Just
The
when
fuck?
it looks like they're down.
It's been 8 rounds.
Two very nice rounds.
This motherfucker's got subbed in now?
Utilizing the fact that
Has he been here the whole half?
Timid over on Rubble.
We got nothing for
That's where you see
retake. We use everything.
Clove smokes as well. Smoggy throws one
We
down.
legit
They're
got
able to
nothing
get into
left.
space, and they found a completely open A site. EDG come out of the attack timeout. Read Sen perfectly.
Great ideas. Center in position though to try and make it a go of this one with the flood defense.
Oh, that
Rocket
was
to the
sick.
floor, and it finds the contact and target exactly Zekken was looking for. Almost beamed down into the process, but it's a kill advantage, and that puts the uncertainty in place here for EDG. It's a tap.
What the hell is nobody doing?
Nothing to do with the A
He
site.
tapped the bomb and
Yeah,
left.
ideally, they'd be
They're trying to
looking
fake
for
it, but like it
they
looks
don't
so
actually
funny.
have any info there. Nobody playing B main. They'd have to be worried about so many angles
Uh-oh.
if they did go
Don't
for
do
that
it.
pivot. They also only have one smoke on Smoggy right now.
Door opened and a cut of noise. Trying to bait Sen in for the re-exploration. Still the Haunt will reveal the hand. And Smoggy cuts it up onto the angle as they're trying to evacuate and make that pivot
No,
possible.
there's one more
out
guy
towards
door.
B. There's still players at their backs. Sentinels could be ready to remove a few lives. Peek from Sassy.
Timing.
Haunt as well, doesn't get broken.
Fuck, we lost.
And it's flanks on flanks. The timing's round and round we go. Simon
giving it away.
reveals it. It's a phone line. He's trying to play his team back
He didn't know
in,
where
but
it came
that
from.
angle,
He didn't know
John
where it came
QT is
from.
none the wiser.
They know they're
He
both
thought he was
there,
coming
though.
from
They know they're
sight.
both there.
Still a 2v2.
They know they're both there.
Not plan to really for them well.
Any util? Nope.
Baby door,
We
Sassy's
used all our
holding.
util in the first 5.
Damage done to Zelsis. It's precarious. He feels like he can't really make the tap happen. Contact. High-low. EDG. Waiting to strike that time pressure. Sentinels, you're running out of wing cons. You've got to stick this at some point. Circle's got to be shrinking at some point here. Locking it down onto the corner and half not earned. It's EDG.
Why don't they peek? Why didn't they peek the first half? How did they know we're off? These guys are wall
One
hacking.
more to be even.
But it is a large util investment.
An immediate response again from EDG to
Full
make
buy
that
again.
reads in that regard.
Yeah, I think coming out of this
Full
tag timeout,
retake,
it's
no
actually worked
ults,
against
Viper.
Kaplan. EDG are even happier knowing that there's 4 players committed to A at the beginning of the round.
There's going to be another level to this one. It was a paranoia
Oh,
and a
no.
prowler used by EDG.
Haven
Roll. Thunder
flashbacks.
is earned, and Simon has it primed and ready. Up and over the top. A lot of angles to account for.
That was a nice
is
shot.
composure from Kangkang, and he wants to take it one step
What?
further still. Defended. Up and over the shoulder. The IGL will put Kangkang
I
to
feel like
bed.
the animation on the kill
EDG
feed
though
should be
taking so much
different
space.
if it's a
Sent
stun
through
kill.
puck, re-clear through spawn. Tens the backstab through waterfall as well.
Unorthodox to the
Oh,
angle.
good timing.
Nobody. It is
What a
aim
haunt.
train to the skies. Yep, that haunt. It still gets the value and still gets the damage done. Chichu can't land it with a spray, but eventually there. Stun still connecting. Sassy now sticking.
Bro's defusing the bomb
Up
and
around
covering
the sun. He's
himself.
left to do it all from that
Oh my god,
spot. It's
Saucy's
just
kill
not possible.
on the spike was huge.
This looks like a setup to try to punish people in Mound or B, depending on where Sen take contact first.
Pings.
What?
Yeah, they saw John before he was even aware of the process.
Right there.
Block him out of the picture, taking him out with a head. As Paranoia is beautiful, blinding up into this spot. Smoggy is putting the squeeze on alongside Chichu.
I love that read. Smoggy and Shishu there ready to backstab the people trying to punish Mound.
What an entry, right?
Their macro game has been remarkably good.
There's
these
2
last
guys in
5 or so
spawn.
rounds.
Then
Oh,
trying to
Zelsa's
go for
big
round
kill.
2. While this is going on, though, it's EDG that somehow...
That smoke is so annoying.
Chichu being dropped. Smoggy now has to contain and contest alongside the flank. Never go around with the door rotating. It's random sprays.
What is happening?
Rifles, well trained. EDG, they know what it takes to get the round done, finished, clocked up, and sealed up with every single kill. Sassy scurrying to save the weapon into the next. This is EDG. Once more, the all-in with the util. Burns an ult. John is committing this.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this. He has a Bucky.
Play. EDG might want to accelerate.
I think it's good.
C. It's only Zelsis.
The problem is they're speeding up C already.
Down the ult, but he might get pressured in waterfall.
Yeah. Nano Swarms. Gonna be deaded here. Divides up the side.
How do we retake? KJ ult? Fade ult?
Retake Viper Wall as well for Sentinels to try and play with. Makes it hard for EDD to chew through. Zelsis now. Lockdown. It's never to really clear this one. You have to take this one. Fighting straight up. Brute force on display.
Oh my god, kill that guy.
Up, though, and the util is overwhelming.
They have to go so far, but it's planted for Mount.
Nothing to clear it. Respect has to be shown. EDG now have to back away.
Stick it.
Cut away with a sound cue.
Don't stick it. Don't stick it. There's a gap. There's a big gap. There's a big gap.
Their way into a round win. EDG and can't catch.
It's all right. 6 is good. It's all right. 6 is good.
Up onto the side.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's a 6-6 finish for EDG despite everything that was against them.
Behind that, as the Viper Wall drops, EDG start to realize it's not A at all. They reinforce towards C. Is there a pivot here? Are they going to fake C and hit B? That would leave Kong Kong in a very...
No, not the corner. Not the corner. They saw him. They saw him.
Yes, indeed. The season nade. It rebounds as well, but it's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide out against it.
Oh my god, they saw him last second. There's 2 C, don't go C.
Gonna be dropped in that first
don't go C.
But there's still chances for EDG.
Fuck it, go C.
High-low waiting.
What a stun.
To come flying forwards here, playing up the sound cue. Stun was good and stopping them in their tracks. Sentinels cannot cross that line in a barrier. Just not there for them. Zelsis.
What the fuck just happened?
Him. And it's of the essence. It needs to be defense. 4 seconds left. They gotta stick this one. It needs to be
time.
He wins the day.
Nice try.
JungQT was not there in time. Broken.
Ain't no way. I know. That's my reaction when I found out as well. That's my reaction when I found out as well.
He was hoping to potentially see some players scattered. With 40 seconds, Sentinels' options are running dry.
They're going to have to go towards B. You can see the pings on the minimap. They're going to make it look like they're re-clearing onto
what?
the
What?
Players back. What is that from nobody?
How? What?
Close quarters.
What even happened? Like, they jumped through and just die?
A buy round for Sen. Full investment with the rifle. Simon is ahead of most
hey,
of that util, but
Mod Simon.
just giving Sentinels a win con and into the round.
Good play.
Very similar to the prior
Good play.
round here. A 3v4, Sen at a disadvantage. Can they try to make something happen in post plants? EDG need to play tight together.
Bro ran out like a hero.
Nobody doubling up.
It's all split up by Sen as well. Everybody's just willing to take
timing
here. The rifle out open. What an adjustment. Nobody snaps
so
to the
unlucky.
Side. Dismisses John as easily as that. Sassy, his turn to step up, but the movement
that spot
makes it so damn awkward. Tens up and ready. Smoke in his face, 60 HP. Not just a tap, it's a full stick as well from Kankan with the smoke as well to play around.
Smoke. Nice try. Oh my god, there's a world. There's actually a world where he wins that. This spot on the box is low-key shit.
And this is a very different look, right? EDG have been maintaining their macro.
C pressure back to A fast. 5 sheriffs, KJ ults. Get a kill, drop KJ ults. Maybe get Raise Rocket or Viper ults. Fuck it.
Chichu is the only player.
JK pivots to B.
It's called for the reinforcements. Smog is going to be joining him.
There's 2 here. We lost.
Stray bullet's going to be laid down. Door's broken though. It's a pivot from Sen. Essentially all players trying to make the moves over. Zelsis just a shoulder peeking out trying to bait this.
Nice.
Simon can't maintain it.
We have KJ ult. We have Viper ult, KJ ult. We got flanks. Never mind. Don't use anything. Save everything.
We'll put a squeeze onto the remaining Sen players.
Drop it. Drop it.
To try and bail themselves out.
He's running out of heaven. 2. He's on me. He's on me.
Weak as anything. Doesn't know that the players are rapidly approaching.
Nice try.
Dismantle.
Nice try. Let's go sunset.
I still expect them to treat this one as if it's
here.
mightily important though and stop EDG getting to 11. EDG leaving A utterly open.
For a fight though, Zelsis has been caught by this. Stun is perfect. Kang is right there.
Nice.
Paranoia slightly misses. Ultra expended. Ultra committed.
Great molly. He got a kill. That molly was perfect.
crumble.
Did we breach ult? Who breached? Simon, who'd you breach ult?
Discipline that reins them in.
Who the fuck did Simon breach ult?
EDG, after the TAC timeout, have tried to change their defensive setups. Anything that they've gone for that was different to what they opened with has failed.
I heard a breach ult in the background.
Nice
I just didn't see where it went.
Simon anchored to the A site. Does it pull Smoggy away? No, he's going to read this.
Still at that angle. It's a brutal one to take.
Forget modding Simon, dude. We're giving him the streamer key. Take over, Simon. You're him.
And I think Sen will be super happy about this result. A 4v1 that
Isn't it Simone? It's not Simone, bro. Stop being weird.
And
4 players.
We have a lot of money.
Over Simon.
3 here. Cancel.
The fault line. Going to let it loose relatively early there, just to set up Kang onto the line.
Wow.
Tens,
he had like
onto the corner. Here's the response. Showstopper.
Oh wow, he got him.
And claims Smokey.
He had the jump on tens. Like he saw him way before.
They own the map.
John just trying to tether those players over towards the A side as well. Rest the Sentinels. Creeping and crawling their way over towards the B site, now committing into this plan. They're going to hear these noise cues. EDG are relatively split apart. They're actually not connected.
You could kind of say the same for Sentinels, though. Zeken's going to back off. If he was playing that post plant on site, he would have been very isolated.
Drop it.
We saw John being disconnected on the lurk was critical in terms of how they lost the pistol round.
Fault line used.
Good timing. They can half it.
They're going to notice.
They're pushing.
Online, lockdown has to be defended as well. Stuns, ricochet second. Couldn't hold a candle to it. Kang's there, spraying, spamming.
Nice job. Thank God.
They can't break the lockdown in time. Respect
Thank God they broke it.
Starting to
Or
tick,
killed them.
Simon.
But they still have time.
The tempo there for it, just making sure
Never
there's
mind,
a
no, they don't.
distraction already, but a circle shrinks.
Was it mollied? I don't know. Either way, good job. Honestly, great job holding onto it for so long. I'm surprised these guys try to push it. That was wild. Almost worked. 2 rifles on EDG.
13, 14, 15. Well, now they don't have the weaponry behind it.
No, it's
Speeding up C. They fought A. Smoggy's alone.
Partial investment into it with nobody rifle in hand. He's dropped down to 300 credits, but Sentinels, they catch most of the signs of life, and now they want to send it out towards the C site. There are players ready to play spoiler. Waterfall.
Does Kang pop his neon ult?
Prowler, second
oh my God.
Things. Kang taking a peek, overdrive, it's there, and a Nightfall committed. Sen feeling awkward, shaky territory. Open angles not presented to Kang. He can't be collecting any of these kills, and the C's dodged in the moment. Still another tap, Sassy.
And they're waiting it out.
Round 2, Smoke to try and play themselves in and cut up the side. It's one from Tens himself, realizing they've lost control.
A lot of people here.
50 seconds left. Stun in for the back. Nobody.
Nice.
Can't land it. Shots going wide
nice.
up and around.
Good
Second
hold.
high ground angle.
Nice, good hold.
That slight pause that sent
the pause was really good.
It's enough for EDG to just overextend themselves enough. Hand getting slapped right.
Nah, you gotta ban this U emote. Far too many comfortable silvers using it.
So headed do EDG go for some kind of quick pre-take as Sen get into sight? They got the pace to do it.
Yeah, most of it's going to be fading as well. Chichu does have that open access. Door's going to be broken down. Kang he's already ripped this one away, but it's traded. In kind. Tens is there. Satchel play. Beautiful. Tracking. Chichu's there. Aware of the fact that there could be that second player. And drops
Shaq and Kobe down.
Action. 18 seconds left. TP forwards. That is crazy stuff by Chichu, but honestly, the pressure, it's all on Sassy. Reload committed, side by side. Needs to play this one in for the rest of his team. Accounted for, but time against him. It's only 4 seconds left, and at this point, it's against them. They realize it. EDG backing away. Nobody just has to survive, and it's a round win for EDG up to 11.
Oh my God! What the fuck got into Zelsis there? Bro became the Terminator.
Used by nobody. Gets acknowledgement over towards C. The horn wasn't broken. They know there's a player now. Out towards the back of the site. The snake bite flying up and over. Chichu, no choice now but to back away. Simon.
Damn, they know it's clear though.
He's here to save the day for him though. Still holding on to control of this one. And seems like the read is right there for EDG.
But Sen also know there's no paranoia, no fault line, none of that business to stop them getting into the C site.
It's down to Smoggy. He's holding it down towards the back. Beaming him down. Still got the ult as well. It's not dead yet. Nobody up and over the top.
No, it's done.
On to 10.
That's over.
Nana swarms.
Unless
them to pieces onto the back of the side here, but it's a
no, it's over.
Dissipate. Smokey is alive and ready to deny the entirety of the round. Sassy once more, time drifting away. It's a 12th round now for EDG.
The powered Sen to most of their wins in this half, it was ults based.
Kang. Almost there, the crosshair placement wasn't, but still he snaps it. Well aligned, accounting for everybody.
That's unlucky.
And Sen just cannot hold against it. Showstopper now used as desperation.
Shawa is blind.
Second takes the gamble.
No, he couldn't see.
Work. It's an ult expended to no avail. Zelsis dropped. The options are withering away.
How do we? I don't know how they.
EDG.
It feels like it was a slow burn.
Sunset.
You look down for 1 second, you look back up, it's 12-9. Anyone else with me or no?
More sound cues to work off of. Haunt
It's all happened so quickly. Second, if you win this, someone will go bald. Not me, though. All right, Second, if you care, show it now. All right, Second.
It'll take a miracle to stop it at this point. They are not ready
I don't
to
know.
let it happen.
It's fine. Let's go map 3.
Will not be denied a chance for greatness.
2 exit.
Slow and steady to begin.
I don't know how behind we are. I'm gonna put it. No. We should watch this round like this. Oh, it's already caught up. Never mind.
Yeah, false presence at that. Still, it's gonna be util being used to try and bail him out. It's Kang.
What the quality? We're watching on a potato.
Okay,
hey!
Clicks as well. No kills.
Wake up!
A quick pivot over towards market.
They were not expecting to see Zelsis here.
Is it fixed? It's fixed.
Up through the gut. EDG.
Wait, what the fuck?
Way over towards the A side. John QT is
Bro.
going to be a lot asked of him. Smoggy is way ahead of the rest of most of his team. In fact, through the cage, almost claiming a second. But eventually put him down and out. Sitting back to the spectator seat. This
is the first 3 map of playoffs. I know.
Commits to this one, but
I know, it's crazy.
Sentinels are grouped up with that pack mentality. Emphasis being placed now on Chichu. Second, he's low enough. He takes our first point and precision.
We walked out like so not ready to peak.
Barely keep it all together. Drop down to 48 health. A dart, a flash, all expended into his face, but the job is done.
I think we had to jump. Maybe hindsight.
Isolating the fights away.
I think hindsight we had to jump out. I don't think we have time.
Stretched and nobody.
Actually, he did have time.
A little bit. To rip away another pistol round.
It's slow to adapt on their defense side as well. When we flip halves, you're getting the best of both teams. But for this one, the door's open for somebody to make an improvement over what we saw previously and run away with things.
Does anyone feel like this all happened? Why is it always... No, I'm not going to lie. I definitely feel like I'm extra stressed when I watch Sen, but it's like, just chill out, bro. We're just watching. We can't actually do anything.
Still, EDG not willing to be removed from this, but they still have about 50 seconds to work with. So, okay, fault line, refight, out and through with a Haunted to the back, but they don't really have the guns for the job. Chichu can just sidestep most of this.
It just feels like...
Sen are going to try and dish it out still with these pistols. Tens alive. Sassy follows up. Blind. It's a bit delayed and late here from Smoggy. They still want to get active, though.
Feels like how I feel affects the game, but it's just not true.
And now when they finally make the maneuver, Tens is already reading it. He's already in front of them.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
11 health. He's waiting. Precisely the strike where it hurts most. Smoggy dropped down and forced to watch in horror as his team.
He's alone inside, he has to plant.
And the rest of the round getting let loose and slipping from their grasp. The plant, I mean, it has to be a safe one from Simon. Tucks it into the back.
Fucking shit!
Get ahead of it.
Balls.
Seeking to delay. He knew the time pressure was of most of importance, but
is it lagging? Hold on.
Brought into it now. 1v2. Maybe the nerves can be settled for EDG.
He's had so many chances today, Zelsis.
Damn it!
And EDG do not let the round get away from them. Don't actually break any of this util.
One of the problems that I was having with the way that Sen were playing on this map, they were playing very passive holds on the B site.
Oh, the counting for John.
That's nasty.
Barely peeking out from the pillar, nobody will punish. Torn in through the back though, that is a response by Second. He's want to put some more damage.
Already spiked.
Hurt into these EDG players still out through mid. G2 attempting to pluck some of these players out of the picture. Tens Still holding. And the rifle aim is dead. Not enough to escape though. Ghost.
What a fucking trade with the Ghost.
Supplement of the fire by Smoggy. Does manage to trade that one out. Made. It's out, but it does miss. Off to the side. Sassy sticking. Anything else to push this one back? Needs to be defended. Second. He can't really let this one loose. Still, it's half already onto the board. And the mid flanks and a fight from Main. Damage is done.
The guy Main killed them.
Value gain, potentially a round win at that. Fight forced out. Second with a tap, but he is traded in the end. Nobody.
Couldn't ask for better.
It's all about keeping it moving.
The game is getting hard now.
And they've turned it around massively from the kind of opening they had on Haven. But they lost 7 rounds in a row after Pistol.
Just need one to get us back in.
Resilience is showcased. EDG willing to take
Nice shot.
a step back here, but Kang might be regretting that one.
Good scan.
Offset here. Overdrive is available.
Oh, the flash was so good by Simon.
To hold his own ground against this.
Alone?
Nice trade. He's still trying to command that
There's
position.
A molly.
But he falls. Simon will have to retreat now. His back's against the wall. Smoggy defending at least a portion of it. Aftershock into the corner. Tenuous here for EDG, but they still have those rifles. It's going to be a big advantage working potentially for them. Picked up with the upgrades. JohnQT fires straight back at them.
Nice. That's the one we needed.
Switch leaping into the fight.
What was that sound?
Taking no prisoners. Sentinels. You might see some adjustments. I mean, we already kind of are seeing evidence of it, I suppose.
We are, yeah.
Trip up top section of mid, so nobody really has to watch it. They've got a cam laid in market to take the contact with this one. They spot him. Nobody.
Full retake.
Cam's always going to get cleared.
They have a perfect read.
People are always watching for 10s on top of the box.
Yeah, it's a
That's true.
He loves.
That's very true.
This time,
you guys here.
It's the same kind of hole in Sen's defense. And so that means that they're forced to play a lot of B retakes.
There's danger here.
There is, even with full rifles for Sentinels, there is danger because these B-lane post plants are so overpowered on Sunset.
I mean, nobody's got an ult. He's already getting into position. Be able to play this one. And Sen don't have a lot of time to work with. Kill trips. Chewing up these players, rooted into spot from Sentinels. They've got to find a way to navigate it. Sassy, diffusing, sticking, reveal up, Hunter's Fury, Sassy! My God! It's down to the wire, down to the brink, half earned! But Delsis is the last chance for him!
Oh my God.
The gang will not let it slip!
Is anyone going to be able to control the backside of B?
Not playing the Cypher offside, JohnQT. They get caught. No command emanating out, that means the trips go online too. They were hoping to play some kill trip setups as well.
And they drop off. Tens was thinking about trying to get into backside there, and the rest of his team wasn't willing.
Once more, Senna going to be tested. This time,
wow.
Trying to hold on for these retakes as well. Nobody.
Good trade.
First point of contact. Moves the one, the trade online out of Nightfall.
Flank mid.
Scatters his way through, in through the main angle. Noise. Cut away, Zekin with the defuse, but he's pushed back from some form of the util. Overdrive popped off. Kang!
Oh my God!
Tears them to pieces. TP up and over. Tens that is precise, and he's got to be keen, surgical, whipping his way through and behind. He's going to try and defend this one. JohnQT brought down, but a half earned. There's a chance and a potential. G2.
Dude, that's so unlucky as well.
Sight.
And it has been all year. So the fact that this is now
what's going on?
Causing the problems. Going to be disappointing. Looking to try to catch Chishu off guard there early on. He does sometimes default in that bottom spot, but EDG are fast with the help and quick with the escape.
And all it takes is a slow default.
Take flight.
Make sure nobody oversteps themselves. Drone by nobody.
And a re-clear through B main here as well. Looking to try to put pressure once again onto Chishu.
If you're being racist in the chat, you're fucking getting banned.
Spot on the one, shot dance flying forwards. Again, the setup is not over towards that direction, but a fight one out with Sassy dropped. Open access now towards the A site.
A sharp from Smoggy.
Kill trips though. Doesn't have the gun for the job, it's just damage. Chews up Kang. Not enough to deliver the kill. JohnQT's gonna be kicking himself.
Fucking
there are
weirdos,
isolated players
dude.
Around here. Nobody's isolated. Chishu is as well, but
good
lurk timing.
Yeah, great lurk timings. At that, the trade maybe a little bit more impressive there from Zelsis. The fact that he does that with the classic in hand, but he won't be able to get much more. Done from the edge. I mean, Zekin. He glides, hoping to use the precision.
Damn, dude.
Maybe land a kill there, but it's all being covered.
Kang picks up tens in mid and picks up the 6th on the board for EDG. It's very
Having to watch market or top mid. This was getting exploited towards the end of the map by DRX when Sentinels were going up against them.
And I said that EDG love doing this kind of thing. Probing, seeing if they can get Kangkang or Chishu into this kind of spot. Does Sen deal with it?
Zelsis is in position.
Nice.
It's going to be a fault line off the back of that. Was Zekken, I should say, collecting that first kill. No noise made.
I mean, they can hear the neon through spawn.
From EDG's part of things, Kangkang punishes it. All the footsteps pointing towards it. Rolling Thunder is to try and shore up, stem the bleeding.
Yeah,
stop it in its tracks.
You can't follow up on that. That's just to stop EDG from running away with the round. That's purely for map control, the breach ult.
It just feels frantic from Sentinels at this point.
But at least TenZ is in an anchor position.
It feels individual right now.
Back B site this time.
Paranoia.
I don't feel like the team play is as strong as it was.
38 seconds to play with. Only mid-control for EDG.
They're going back to A.
Nobody's calling a pivot back to the A side, putting stress on Sassy. He's still got Horn.
EDG are playing good.
Ways of
you have to give it to them.
Sassy will be in hot water. Now to him, the util, the gun into his hand, whether or not he can push this back. Dodging, sidestepping. Most of the util gives up access to the site, but as long as he hold on to elbow control, and he can't even do that. Chichu comes around the corner like an absolute Ferrari. Celsius will punch it right back. Kangkang flatlined and dropped. 3 versus 3 is where we stand. The pressure now on to Sen for this retake, all grouped up. Cam broken. Nobody noted. Smoke in their faces, spamming, spraying away, trying to pave the way to success for Sentinels. They need RNG on their side. Only the one, and they're just getting collected, corralled into the corner.
It's hard. What do you do with that smoke? They have no utils to go through.
The change-up here in the defensive setup is not large, but they've tucked TenZ and John Cutie into market, anticipating a B split. And it does look like that's what EDG are cooking up.
I'm spotting it. Fault line slowing them down here. It's a refight called Sentinels. They want to get straight into the fight. Clash called for, and 1 out. Kangkang might have something to say about it. Brings it to the 2 versus 3. Spike still drop down to the bottom section. The squeeze of Sen, they have full control over towards mid. Will take heroics, and with the damage done, weakened up, Kangkang cannot stand against most of it. Nobody trying to play bait and switch as well.
Scary.
Taking that fight.
Scary.
Step in, hoping he can isolate at least one of them, but the crossfire setup should be intact. Foolproof from Sentinels at this point as well. Baits that peak. Seeing if he can spot these players out finally.
Good teamwork. Good fight.
We'll take the fight anyway. Well, now util being used, including the flash as well. It's a pretty big
there's 3 there.
EDG. Most of the players stacked over from Sen over towards A main. And surely they don't overstep themselves. They're going for another fight as well. Contact plays on contact plays.
A massive fight in A. EDG are trying to make it feel like they're in mid and bait out this re-clear from Sen.
And they're just holding for the peak. What util did they even have as well? Contact cord as well. Full line is late. Celsius.
The timing is so bad.
Util doesn't help him.
It took too long.
EDG with the initiative in that fight.
Oh my god, the timing is terrible.
And with it,
if they did it like a second sooner.
Sit down and stare at it, but it's a 5 versus 2 scenario. Sentinels.
It was about to be really good.
No real chance back into this round.
Their economy is not in a terrible spot. If TenZ and John were any closer to the action, they might give it a try. But EDG have outplayed them again. The story of this half early on was Sen giving away too many opportunities, but now that they're playing a little bit of a better
toxic
game,
as
EDG are
hell.
just pulling it back out of their grasp.
You guys are so toxic.
The calling there from nobody is so strong. Faking like they're doing the same stuff. Throwing that same market.
Is this generation of little kids the most toxic ever?
Not holding on to this weapon.
I feel like this generation of little kids is the most toxic ever.
They're going to drain every last drop out of the Sen economy. Here, too. They're the team that doesn't have breach, so they don't have the fault line or the aftershock. You might think they'd be weak to plays like that, but look, they found the gap again.
Yeah, it's another read. As soon as they hear that the Neon's in for mid being played into that, they know that they're not going for the typical A main hold that Sentinels like to do. They know that they're going to be playing off-site, trying to go for the retakes. So EDG can take their time with it, contact most of the way. The trips will not be
Oh my god, his teammate just ran into it as he was going to break it.
The corner, still John takes down Smoggy.
Yes, Sova ult though.
Spike planted.
So
Zelsis one off.
Through onto these guys. Look at those pings. Look at the angle that nobody's going to have.
And they're ready to fight this one right as the retake
Fuck,
is occurring.
this Sova ult's good.
Tags up into a few of these players.
Fuck, this Sova ult's really good.
And
Nice.
Skip
No.
rope over it. Kangkang though, still here.
Fuck.
Chichu takes up the space, stands tall, stands strong, and will not be denied anything at all.
What is happening?
It's a monstrous performance from
like a
many
different
individuals
team.
on EDG. But full
I don't know.
credit
Is
to
momentum just like the
entirety of
whole game? It's like these guys just
Every
swap
part
teams,
of their
dude.
game is on today.
10-2. Either way you slice it is bad.
Celsius has his ult online. It looks like they want to play a more aggressive defensive B.
Oh, trying to send it. As soon as Simon uses his ult, that's the trigger to try and slow them down, but there will be no follow-up. And Chichu, my God!
Oh my God.
This guy, he won't be
We're
denied.
getting owned,
Playing
bro.
in through.
It's not even close.
He's hungry for more. There's blood in the water.
It's literally not even
punishment
close.
in sight. Assassi will drop him eventually. Down to his knees. But it's still EDG in control. Backside players. B main still theirs.
Wow.
We've seen Sen perform miracles, but this just a little too unlikely. When EDG are setting up pop players like this, contesting, squeezing Sen for absolutely every inch of space, there is no chance in hell for them here. The map is in their hands, the palms of these EDG players.
Sentinels have a mountain to climb.
We've heard the phrase, one round at a time is going to have to
Is
be
this
the case
possible?
here for Sentinels. Being pushed back immediately.
Never back down,
Signs
never
of
what?
resistance. EDG are holding this one. Plenty of players now try and take this contact and take these fights.
We give up.
Names
Fuck it, we give up.
stricken off the record with nobody leading it for his team. And they want even more. Not content with just laying claim to just a few tens. Drop down, pistol round for EDG.
Oh.
Sentinels banking everything on this round, of course.
Is this what we came here
No
for?
other option. No room to breathe. Fault line's good though. Chichu with the cage to cover. His own cross here. Does give up access over towards B, so full side control plan going down and through the back of the sides. Oh my!
It just gets worse and worse.
The util.
There's literally no signs of
And
anything.
puts the squeeze on the Sentinels team. But listen, they've been battered and bruised before, but not quite like this. They had to barrel their own way past it, but with subpar weaponry and one left alive second. Miracle to ask for. Picks up the weapon, but not long again for the world in the round at 12th.
You could even bank up a bunch of ults and just try to finish things out.
Thank you for the time gifted, King AOL.
Glorious moment.
No stress at all. Outlaw in the hands of Kang Kang. Slowed all the way down, and Zekin's desperate for the kill. Does hunt it down, but EDG are going to be hot on the heels of all these plays. The
No, take us off the screen. Take us off the screen. This is not our day.
Any of these players, Celsius with just the one before he's dropped, but info given up over to them. Tens now with that task. Challenge ahead of him. Players ready to fall here. G2 responds.
Wait, come back.
To the fire. Just puts that scare.
It's time!
Final moment there into Sentinels.
12-3. I was here. Watch this shit. They're about to go crazy right now. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. They're about to go so crazy. Watch this. Get ready for this round.
Why we call comebacks.
Get ready for this round.
Spot. An impossibility. Listen,
It's about to be a fucking movie.
We use it often.
Watch this. Watch this.
EDG
we
with
go.
rifles in hand.
On the B drop. On the B drop.
The Prowler. It's an in and an opportunity, but immediately defensive util. We were pointing it out. The paranoia is perfect.
Okay.
Push back.
Okay. Keep going, second.
EDG anchoring players and still trying to take the fight up through the gut. Different directions here. Still beaming him down. Simon dropped to his knees. Maybe handed him over that weaponry.
Bro, just running around the map. What is he doing? I love it.
Overdrive.
He has music on too. Do we know for sure Zekin is not listening to music?
It's immense.
Player standing.
What the hell, Briz?
Spike
So Sentinels will be able to stay alive a little bit longer.
And the path
It's a
is
live
great.
montage.
Sen's attack side is fantastic on Sunset. There's no denying that.
Next
No
song.
pretending that Sentinels
We might have found
are
the winning
weak
formula.
here. You just let off the gas pedal for a moment.
Get ready.
You've got the
On the
eco
B drop.
advantage.
On the B
Wanted
drop.
to
Get
show a
ready.
Specific strat. Save it for a better rifle round. Save it all. And suddenly it can come crashing down.
The song's not it. Change
Sen
it.
found their way into the A site fairly early on here.
It's time.
Are gonna be
Why'd you change the song, you dickhead? You jinxed
Kang
it.
Kang! He's doing them dirty now. Can't quite getting the rifle, but picking apart the Sen players. The offense, the attack, the aggression is met.
Yes!
Tens has
Yes!
to answer, and will do just that.
Yes!
What a 3K!
We can do it.
Stuffed into a
We
corner.
can do it.
It was all down to nobody.
It's time. Lock in. It's time. Lock in.
Look prime and ready in a 5v3 for EDG to close out. But it seems unlikely that it will be this round that takes EDG forwards. Tens.
If you've missed every round of this match,
he's just saved
this
the scene.
12-5 rounds, aware, is going to be life-changing.
So many of
if
those
you just
moments.
got to the stream,
And in more
congratulations.
difficult
You got
spots
here
than
perfect timing. Oh wait, what's gonna happen to the YouTube video? They don't hear anything on the VOD.
Backup,
It's just muted game audio.
Contact. These are the kind of things that Sen didn't really have going.
Are we just vibing to music because Sentinels lost? Who said that?
Does it get broken by Sassy?
No. We're vibing to music because they're about to do a crazy comeback.
Prowler. Util used two, but it's
Ali, back to set.
paranoia immediately
Watch
going
this.
forward.
Wait, watch this, watch this.
This is his area. This is his domain.
See? That's one.
He is cleaned up.
Get ready for
nevertheless.
this.
Dropped
You
up
like that?
into
You want some
pieces
more?
and
You want some
spinning
fucking
them all
more?
the way out.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Give us a
Taking to
say.
plug
That's what I
those gaps.
thought.
Go down as a result of it. 4 players still left to stand here by Sen, but
3v4
chances for
post
EDG
plant.
still.
Let's see how we fuck this up.
Flash is good. Crossing back in.
Let's see how we fuck this up.
EDG not able to
This is gonna be
catch any of them. It's the crosshair placement, but they are rapidly
catastrophic. How bad we fuck this up.
Themselves into position. Onto the site. Stun is excellent. Flash though. Peak.
2v3. Let's see how we fuck it up.
To be traded out and over, spraying them down with the rifles.
Now.
Heroics and a bit of luck
Does
at
everyone
play.
swing?
EDG
Now.
are hoping for it. Through the box now. Simon
Player standing.
and Smokey.
If you just got here, you just got here at the perfect time. 12-6. 12-6. This is about to be the round of the match. If anyone just tuned into the stream right this moment, congratulations. You may have picked the perfect moment to be here. Get ready. It's going to be a movie.
That ended up culminating months later in a trophy.
Watch
of
this
Madrid.
round. Everyone watch this round closely.
They can do these kind of things, but it's not
Watch very
consistent,
closely.
and really, it shouldn't be possible.
What you see
Stays
here
like this as
cannot
well, when
be
there's never been
done.
more pressure.
What you
And this
see
is a
here,
track
not
play I've never
normally.
seen. One paranoia
What you see here, not
sweeps.
normally.
Stun alongside
Fuck.
it. Rattling with the
Shoot back, damn it.
Chewing up
We
the
get
Sentinels
ecos, so help me
players.
God.
Not many options are available to you, and Celtics
Change the song, it's
didn't
not
have
a
a clue. Blinded up, Spike
Change the song,
dropped
it's not
down
a
into
vibe
the
either.
laps of EDG.
The fuck?
This is exactly what we were talking
We
about.
lost. It's
There is
over.
no room
I
to
give up.
breathe
I
when
don't
it's
care.
up to 12
I
rounds.
lied.
EDG
I lied. We lost.
can feel it. Spike picked back up, earns itself. Sassy, a lot to adjust and overcome. Tens is down and out. EDG. They take it over that line and they break past their limits.